Periva Sharanam, Voice of God, Volume 1. Although there are several varieties of living beings, the Lord Parameshwara has endowed only man with the power of speech. There are several languages in the world. Alphabets were born out of speech, and all over the world there are several types of alphabets. It is with speech as the capital asset, schools, colleges, libraries, and journals have grown and spread all over. In the world of animals, there is no college, no library, or printing press. They cannot speak. But because they do not have these things, are they in a state of suffering? It does not appear to be so. They are not afflicted by diseases to the extent we are. They do not amass wealth and worry. They have no worry about what they did yesterday and what they may have to do tomorrow. They too get their food somehow. Somehow they manage to survive. Although they kill each other for food, the number of animals keeps growing. Even taking the human world, it appears that the Adivasis who have no college or library or printing press are leading a more peaceful life than we do and are good. In the forest of Africa and in the red Indian forests of America, just as there are no college or library, there are no courts either. That means the illiterate forest dwellers do not indulge in as much crime as we who are civilized. We who are civilized and are endowed with intellect indulge in forbidden acts in newer and newer ways. Sin has grown in proportion to the rise in education. As much as we have amassed wealth with the aid of modern civilization, so much has our dissatisfaction grown. However much we get it is not sufficient. Our wants are more. Speech and writing are being used to spread all forbidden acts. The educational system, journals, books, etc. lead man to discontent and forbidden acts instead of giving him peace and contentment. It is not clear whether the power of speech which the Lord has specially endowed man with is a blessing or a curse. When we think over this, we wonder why the speechless animal life has been considered as the lower order and human life considered higher. Since an animal from birth to death acts only on instinct, it does not incur any sin that is committed by a deliberate application of mind. It is only man who gives continuous work to Chitragupta, who chronicles all our actions. As much as there is high degree of education and civilization, also we become experts in deceit, cunning, pretension, etc. and give plenty of work to Chitragupta. I thought about why human birth is rare, only that is high. When I did this, I came to know a serious shortcoming in animal life. Animals, even if they are not tainted by sin, have fear. Even wild animals have the constant fear of who and when someone may kill them. Man too has fears of several kinds, but man alone has the means to make himself fearless. How to ensure fearlessness? It is only when birth itself is eliminated we can be without fear. If we get the jnana that we are everything, then we will have no fear of anything. If after gaining such jnana the body falls, we will not take another body, that is another birth. The great ones, that is the Mahan, utilize their speech only to gain this jnana, to get released from the circle of birth and death. Because of speech, the Vedas, Vedanta, Itihasas, Puranas, Dharmashastras came up. I felt consoled on realizing that language, script, and intellect have such noble uses. With the intellect and power of speech that the Lord has endowed us with, we can do a lot of good without causing harm to others or ourselves. We can make use of our power of speech to remove the sins, sorrows, and fear. We need to act in this manner. For all this to happen, the basic bhakti should be used in relation to the deity of the power of speech. It is for this reason that even at the very start of Aksharabhyasa, the youngster is made to write Namo Narayanaya with his finger. The Lord is watching how man uses the power of speech which he has endowed him with. If that is not used for the good of the world and for elevating the self, the Lord will take away that power in our next janma. That means He will give us animal life. Periyava Sharanam.